The review I have for you is our top story is the Nokia 6.1, but before we go in, I'm going to tell you a background story. So Nokia 6 was launched, of course, when the new Nokia started off with HMD. And then they launched this brand new phone and again called it the Nokia 6. And then suddenly in a few days itself, the whole ad campaign changed and they started calling it the 6.1. Now, I do know who gave them that advice, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. I think you can guess. Now, the good thing is that the 6.1 truly is a brand new phone. No more confusion in the customer or the consumer's market. And this is our review. Detailed, hands-on, on Cellguru.
When Nokia makes a phone, one thing we know for sure is that the hardware will be promising. We have the 2018 upgrade of the Nokia 6, which was launched last year. And we are about to find out, did Nokia get the upgrade right? This is the Nokia 6.1, also called Nokia 6 2018. When we held the phone, we knew this phone can take anything. It feels strong in the hand and is light, despite the metal build. Copper-colored trims add to the premiumness of the phone. The 5.5-inch Full HD display comes with 16:9 screen ratio regardless of the 18:9 screen trend these days. The screen does make the phone feel a tad bit old school, but frankly we don't mind watching content on a 16:9 screen. The display is bright and crisp, but we wish it was FHD Plus given the price tag of 18,999 rupees. The Nokia 6.1 is powered by Snapdragon 630 with 4GB RAM. The phone is smooth and performs well with even multiple apps open. It runs on Android 8.1 and is part of the Android Go program, which means that there is no bloatware and the phone will get updates as soon as they launch. Turn around the phone and we see the elongated bar with camera. In the first go, it might confuse as dual camera setup, but it has a single 16-megapixel camera with flash. The day shots from the camera came out well, however the low light performance did not impress us. The Pro mode is pretty good and there is the famous BOTHIE feature from Nokia too in it. Nokia 6.1 comes with 3000 mAh battery and 64GB internal storage. The battery was sufficient for a complete day. There is a micro SD card slot which is a plus point. The Cellguru verdict. The Nokia 6.1 is a no-nonsense phone. It comes with good optics, decent battery life and a solid build. Even though this phone does not have much of an upper hand on the competition, with just the features it bundles up, it sure does make a compelling case for itself in the under 20k budget. So we say that do consider it while you go out there to buy a mid-segment phone.
Let's move on now to our next review. This, of course, goes into the super economy section where COMIO has become a very strong player. And now this brand has started to spread itself in the entire country. It was basically a 1 or 2 territory brand, but now it's available in the south and the west. It's really making inroads all over the country. And this is one of the phones that will actually put it on the India map. This is the C1 Pro. Let's take a look at what all it has.
Homegrown brand COMIO is back with another budget bang. This is the COMIO C1 Pro, priced at a comfortable 5,599 rupees for the 1.5GB RAM variant. Just how pro is it? Let's take a look. On first looking, this budget phone looks far from one. It comes in 3 colors: metallic grey, sunrise gold and royal black. We got the sunrise gold for review and loved the sleek gold finish on the back and the white on the front. The C1 Pro sports a 5-inch screen HD resolution. Watching videos and operating this phone with even one hand is easy and the size is comfortable to use. Looking deeper into the phone, it has 1.5GB RAM and a 1.5 GHz quad-core processor. While the RAM is not too high, the phone works fine overall and we did not experience any significant lag while using it. The battery is large at 2500 mAh, which is sufficient for a phone with a 5-inch display. It will last almost a day with normal use. It also packs in Android OREO 8.1, which makes this phone very familiar to use and navigate. The COMIO C1 Pro comes bundled with a wide variety of features. For one, it has what was once considered to be a premium feature but has become the way to unlock a smartphone now: Face Unlock. It worked well on the C1 Pro and was sufficiently quick to respond. The phone also comes with a bike mode, which switches off notifications while someone is riding. In addition, the phone comes with Venus browser that supports Indian languages. Coming down to the camera lenses on the phone, it has an 8-megapixel single rear camera and a 5-megapixel front shooter. The camera gives us real colors, but we wish that the quality was slightly better. Selfies turned out alright in good light. The Cellguru verdict. The COMIO C1 Pro is a great entry-level phone and ideal for first-time users who want a stock Android experience. But it all boils down to the brass tacks, which are actually great on this phone. Priced at 5,599 rupees, the C1 Pro scores high on a value-for-money smartphone.
I think it's become a trend now for brands to come up with a single phone but multiple versions. For instance, Moto with their G6 came up with the G6. They didn't bring out the Pro, but they actually had 3 versions of it in the international market and 2 of them in India. And a lot of you have asked for the Moto G6 to be compared to others in the price category as well as the specs category. This is our shootout.
3 phones are taking each other head-on in the market. The new Motorola G6, which comes at a starting price of 13,999 rupees, the Redmi Note 5 Pro, which also comes at a starting price of 13,999 rupees, and the ASUS ZENFONE Max Pro M1, which starts at 10,999 rupees. All 3 phones boast of big specifications and good cameras. Well, let's stack them together and see how they fare. Motorola's G6 has a premium finish with the Gorilla Glass 3. The fingerprint scanner that it comes with is located on the front, and the back has a dual camera that is in a typical Motorola ring design. The Redmi Note 5 Pro has a sleek finish as well and has a vertical dual camera setup at the back. Even the fingerprint scanner is at the back. The phone is more slippery though. The ZENFONE Max Pro M1 is more ordinary to look compared to the other 2, but it feels sturdy to hold and use. The Moto G6 has a 5.7-inch Full HD display. The edge-to-edge viewing space is large and adequate. The ASUS ZENFONE Max Pro M1 on the other hand is also large with a 5.9-inch Full HD display. The colors are crisp and bright and it compares to a good LCD display. The Redmi Note 5 Pro also has a 5.99-inch screen with Full HD display with an 18:9 aspect ratio. The ZENFONE display wins here. The proof of the pudding with phones lies in its optics. And none of these 3 budget phones really disappoint. In fact, the Redmi Note 5 Pro and the Moto G6 have the same dual camera setup, a 12 megapixel and a 5 megapixel rear camera. And the ASUS ZENFONE Max Pro M1 also has a dual camera with a 13 megapixel and 5 megapixel lens. While the G6 packs in a variety of modes like portrait and spot color, the optics of the ASUS ZENFONE are slightly better with a good bokeh effect. In the front, the Redmi Note 5 Pro is leaps ahead with a 20 megapixel and an LED flash. The Moto G6 has a 16 megapixel front camera while the ASUS lags behind with an 8 megapixel camera. While both the Redmi Note 5 Pro and the ASUS ZENFONE have the SNAPDRAGON 636 chips powering it, the phones can handle multiple apps and were smooth to use. One notch behind is the Moto G6 with the Snapdragon 450 chipset. Out of the 3, the ZENFONE Max Pro M1 wins hands down with a massive 5000 mAh battery. So who wins the budget segment phone game? Well, in terms of looks, the Moto G6 is the most premium looking with a sleek display. It even feels very comfortable to hold and use with Moto's gesture control. But the ASUS ZENFONE Max Pro M1 costs the least for the 3GB variant at 10,999 rupees and is the most powerful of the lot with a massive battery and a good chipset powering it. If you want a powerful day-to-day phone at this price, then the ZENFONE Max Pro M1 is the clear choice.
I know why all of you are looking a little bleary-eyed. I know why all of you are a little sleepy right now, but wake up because I'm going to make your life much easier. All the FIFA World Cup matches that you've been watching, now's an easy way for you to make sure that you can actually do it on the move, through apps, get notification, never miss a single thing to do with FIFA. In fact, I'm going to make your life even easier. When there are no matches, how to get your FIFA fix.
The official FIFA app is a one-stop shop for everything happening at the World Cup. The app is free to download on iOS and Android and has complete information on all the participating teams as well as a schedule. You even get an image gallery, a video collection and a minute-by-minute description of all the matches. Want a football live score app tailored just for you? Goal Live Score is your app for that. Claimed to be the fastest live score app available with instant updates, it also has an inbuilt matchcast, which gives you inside info on the game along with all the related statistics. So with just a swipe, you can catch the results of all the matches. It also allows the users to select their favorite team and leagues and prioritizes the notifications of it. It includes details of over 750 leagues and competitions, so you don't really need to look anywhere else. This app keeps you updated with the scores on the go. Fan of fantasy football? The must-have football fantasy app is here with UFL World Cup Fantasy. You can play all 64 games of the group stages till the final. The highlight of the app is the Friends mode, which allows you to directly compete with your chaps. The Inside Scout gears you up with the forms of players for better team selection. The team selection's not quite as bland this time with the exciting new draft system to get your picks. The points update takes place live with the action on the pitch, and it also gives you power-ups for your players to spice it all up. So as we said, it is World Cup season and we all have our own predictions and hopes riding on it. The Telegraph allows you to make your own predictions. You just need to go through a simple login procedure and start predicting. Starting from the group stage winners through all of the stages, you finally get your winners of the World Cup. After that, you can share all your predictions with friends and match it with theirs. You can also download the World Cup 2018 wall chart from the website. For all of those too busy to watch the FIFA matches, you can live stream them on the go. Airtel TV users can watch the matches live in regional languages along with English and Hindi. With the app, they also have access to match schedules, exclusive videos and behind-the-scenes footage. Jio too will step up in the competitive market and offer premium sports content for free for their users with the Jio TV app. Sony, of course, is the official broadcaster of the matches, and you can watch the live stream on their Sony Live app as well for free, but with ads and a slight time lag. Paid subscribers can watch it for free.